Hi, hello. Thank you for joining me live. My name is Alexandra Berardi. I'm a multidimensional mystic priestess and oracle, and thank you so much for being here today. So I just wanted to kind of spontaneously go live today. Yesterday, I went live and did an unboxing on my Facebook page. You can go see this one there. This is the Akashic Tarot that I unboxed yesterday on Facebook, and I'll drop a link below once I'm done with this live. And today I am unboxing the Quantum Oracle. So if you want to know what's inside of this box, keep watching. So if you are ready to connect to the universe, spark your third eye open, and embody your electric radiance, you are in the right place. So let's get started. All right, so I bought a few decks with the Black Friday special of Hay House that Hay House had going on at Black Friday. And I know it's the new year. Happy New Year. I'm just getting around to unboxing everything because I was out of town. We extended our trip for a while. So we're just getting back, and I wanted to get these open and see what's inside. I'm really excited. So I had bought the Akashic Tarot, the Quantum Oracle, and Keepers of the Light. I'm going to do this one tomorrow. So I have not opened it. I just took the plastic wrap off. That's it. And all of these were half price, so I couldn't resist. So I know they're not brand new, but they are new to me, and they might be new to you too. So if you're thinking about buying this one, let's get it open. Let's get started. So this one is from Sandra Anne Taylor. You probably know her. She does stuff like with Akashic Records, and it has some stuff written here on the back. So if you watch this on the replay, you can pause it and check all of that out. The artwork looked really pretty, and there were like a couple cards shown online, which made me want to buy this. Also, the other reason that I was attracted to this, because I'm really into quantum physics. Who isn't, right? Because quantum physics and spirituality are merging, and that's really exciting. And I'm also certified in Beyond Quantum Healing, which I did a video, my last video that I posted here on YouTube, and I am going to be more active here coming up. So keep subscribing, hit the subscribe button if you haven't hit it yet, so that you get notifications. Hit that notification bell, because I'm going to be posting a lot more here coming up this year. So you are not going to want to miss what I have coming up. In my last video, How to Remember Your Past Lives, I mentioned at the end of it that I had just become certified in Beyond Quantum Healing. And I have 2, possibly 3 quantum healing videos that are being edited and in the works for you coming up to show you what a quantum healing session is like and what you can do with that. So I was excited to get anything with the word quantum in it. So look forward to the Beyond Quantum Healing stuff, and let's see what's inside the Quantum Oracle. So let's take a look. All right. So first there is the guidebook. So let's just take a look at what's inside the guidebook. It's a pretty thick guidebook. So, and it looks like a pretty standard guidebook of, it starts off like how to read the cards, has some spreads that you could do, and also, just some descriptions of these cards and, everything that you would expect to find in a guidebook, right? Okay, so we'll come back to that. And here are the cards. It says it is a 53 card deck. So 53 cards are in here. And it kind of has a little bit of nice, neat artwork in the bottom of the box. I actually never store my cards in a card box. I always wrap them in a cloth, like put them in special bags, charge them with crystals, all kinds of stuff. So I actually really never use these boxes once I have them open, except to store the guidebook. So, but if you did want to use it as a little box, it is pretty. So let's rip this off. All right. And here's the back of these cards. So it kind of is that same image there, just with blue. And this is like a pale beigey yellow color, but these are pretty. And just how they feel pretty good. Here's this one, Transformation. Let's see if I can, too much light was reflecting there. So 5 cycle. We'll have to look in the guidebook and see what these mean. I'm not going to go through every card here, but I do want to highlight some of the cards that come up. But I do like the feel of them. They feel pretty sturdy. I always have to shuffle this direction because my hands aren't big enough to do this direction. I can do it, but it's really uncomfortable. So I always like to make sure, and obviously it takes a while when you're getting your cards, when you're learning your cards and you're working with your cards for them to kind of feel like they don't have that sticky togetherness, you know, they kind of stick together when they're new. But these actually don't feel like that. These actually feel pretty easy to shuffle. Maybe a little too slippery, but I'm sure once I start working with them, they'll unslip a bit. So let's look at some of this artwork. Look at this one. That's beautiful. I just really love bright colors. That's really what I'm about. So really was drawn to what these have. So this one says 6 consciousness deserving. Yeah, I feel like I deserve that castle in the background. I'll tell you that. And all those beautiful flowers. So that's really beautiful. Yeah, there's some really just beautiful. Let's look at this one. This one says 6 spirit, family, friends, and guides. And that's just very ethereal and beautiful. Here's one that says conflict, 4 events. Conflict. I'm trying to get the light off of there. It's that sailing ship in a little bit of a turbulent water. So, yeah, so it seems like at the tops of these, they have written, like, this one says at the top, 8 people, new supportive connections. So that's pretty. And it kind of has like this, like kind of reminiscent, you know, what they're wearing is kind of reminiscent of the past. It's almost like a past life thing, which I kind of felt was in the Akashic Tarot too. There was like a lot of like, it could be your past lives coming through. So that's one way you could interpret some of these. But it seems like, let's see, people, so there's like different kind of suits per se, and we'll see what the guidebook says about this, but it's like people, events, spirit, and consciousness is what I'm seeing. Oh, and energy. I didn't name that one too. Here you go, energy, true love. And look at how it's the mirror, because your true love is yourself, right? And love starts with yourself. Self-love is very important. So that's great. I love that. The artwork is just really vibrant, really beautiful. So let's see. So I'm seeing, because I already shuffled them. They're out of order already. Oh, and here's another one. So I guess maybe there's 6 different suits. Let's look in the guidebook. So this one says intention, 4 intention, taking steps. So that's really interesting. I really like, I'm interested to see what comes up for these. So let me just look in the guidebook for a moment, and then I'm going to do a card pull for those of you who are here live with me or on the replay, because it doesn't matter if you watch a card pull on a replay or in real time, because it's all in your real time. Time is an illusion, right? So let me just look up and see what they have to say about these different suits. It says the meanings of the cards. Let me see, maybe. All right, so yeah, it is into separate suits. So it says the cards in the Quantum Oracle are divided into 7 suits. Oh, I must have missed one. 6 of which have 8 cards. Numerologically, the number 8 represents prosperity and achievement. The 7th, the cycle suit, has 5 rather than 8 cards. because there are 5 natural cycles represented through all systems. These systems include nature, the economy, life, and the universe. So there's the consciousness suit, the energy suit, the intention suit, the people suit, the events suit, the spirit suit, and the cycle suit. All right. So that's how they've divided these. And what I'm going to do, just going blind, we're going to do a card pull here for the collective and see what comes up. And I bring in channeled messages from spirit, from my higher self, my spirit team. And then when I do a collective card pull, which is what this is right now, this is a message for anyone who's watching this. It will pertain to them, to you who are watching this. Whoever watches this will be applicable. And so my spirit team will connect across time and space, quantum physics, across time and space to your spirit team and your higher self. All right. So let's see what is going to come up for the collective today. And again, these aren't charged cards, so we're just going to see what spirit calls in. I'm feeling this is the one right here. All right, let's see what it is. It is 3, intention behind a mask. So this is interesting. So without reading this, I'm just going to give you my interpretation and what spirit is calling me to bring forth. So really, it's all about your intention. It's all about how you present yourself. And you can present yourself with a mask. And what I'm feeling is you may actually need to wear a mask sometimes because you need to create some boundaries in your life. It's important to not always wear the mask when you are, with loved ones. But we all wear a mask at certain times in our life with certain people. We change the mask. You change the mask from your workplace to your home life to just when you're alone, right? What are you presenting to the world? And I think it's really important what intention is behind that. But what I'm sensing, and that's what I see as like the general sense of this card, but what I'm sensing for you, if you are watching this card pull right now, I believe that you need to set up some boundaries. So sometimes you need to utilize that mask. It's perfectly acceptable to wear a mask when needed. And right now, there's someone or a situation in your life that needs a boundary set. You do not have to answer your phone every time it rings, especially if it's for this certain person or situation that you need balance from. It's important to stay balanced in your life, and sometimes a mask comes in handy for that. So just remember who your true self is behind that mask. Don't get so attached to the mask that you become the mask. Utilize the mask when it is important for you, depending on the situation. All right, let's see what the guidebook has to say about this card, though. All right, I don't want to keep you guys too long. So wait, so the suit is intention. So first I have to find the suit of intention in the guidebook. Okay, here we go. Behind a mask, choosing self-acceptance, upright. And I will tell you, I don't really like reverse cards. I feel I need to make a video on why I don't like reverse and when it's okay to read reverse. But I will tell you that this did come up reverse originally. So we'll read both the upright and reverse and just see. So it says, behind a mask, choosing self-acceptance. Upright. A woman wears an elegant mask that covers the top half of her face. It hides her identity beautifully. Even her friends won't be able to recognize her. This card reveals an important conflict in your intentions. You have times when your view of yourself is so depleted, you believe you must hide who you are and pretend to be someone you're not. Going on. This gets you into a whole lot of mental messes. You compare yourself to others, always competing and often losing in your own mind. Your perfectionism can create performance anxiety and cause you to worry about what others think. Worst of all, this ongoing current of self-judgment becomes a raging energetic river that pushes your goals away. It's absolutely impossible to attract your real desires if you never allow yourself to be the real you. This card is telling you that you can and must shed this false condemnation of yourself, no matter how deep this pattern is. The value comes from your eternal truth, not from others' input. So choose to relax and let the mask go. Open up to Spirit's light within you and around you and be yourself. When you accept yourself as you are, no matter what anyone else may think, you will feel completely liberated, perhaps for the first time in your life. Reversed, when this card comes to you reversed, it indicates a wonderful alignment between your soul's identity and your personal view. You have or will soon come to the life-changing realization that you are completely valuable just as you are. There is nothing you must do differently in order to deserve your own or others' approval. The single conclusion releases the striving to performance and the urgency that have blocked your goals in the past. When the mask comes off, the universe rejoices in your confidence and authenticity. Your unconditional self-acceptance removes the restrictions that you put on your own energy, and that changes everything. So get ready for happier days. The results you've been waiting for are ready for the real you. And there's an affirmation, and it says, I choose to accept myself as I am. I deserve my own high regard. So a little bit different than my interpretation, which is okay. So I am all about intuitive interpretation and not necessarily like relying on the guidebook. So when you learn a card deck, I think it's good to see what the guidebook has to say 100%, because the people who create the guidebook, obviously who create the deck, have some good input at what was intuitively put into this card. However, when you are reading, doing live readings, you have to go first and foremost with what your intuition, what your spirit team is telling you. So that's very important. So some of what I was saying kind of aligns with that, right? Understanding who the real you is behind the mask. But I think for your message today, and I don't just think, I know it, set some boundaries. Some boundaries have to be set. And if that means wearing a mask while setting those boundaries so that you can feel more confident to set those boundaries, then do what you have to do to make sure boundaries are set so that your self-care comes first. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. If you enjoyed this today, give me a thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment. Let me know if you have any questions about this deck, or if you have this deck and what you think about this deck. Let me know if you have a different interpretation of any of these cards. And I'd love to hear what you have to say. And please look forward to my next unboxing of Keepers of the Light. So can't wait to get into those. And I appreciate you being here. So yes, hope to see you next time. All right, bye-bye.